85 babies in our orphanage who are motherless. 6 of them are from mad women that gave birth on the street. I'm just to ask you now if I'm to...
Hello, you are welcome to Kingdom Truth Channel. In this video, Pastor Dolapo Lawal clearly explained and stated out how you need to know or how to know when God has given you a pastor. Stay back, watch this video and drop us your opinion in the comment section. God bless you.
Or to take the baby and go and nurse the baby. And there are those women we want to take their baby. He's mad, but he refused to give up the baby and put up a fight.
I've heard your story around orphanages, receiving people from the streets, feeding people and things like that. I'm asking this question because you knew my father while he was alive, and there was one thing that God told me about him, which I have not necessarily confirmed, or maybe I'll confirm now, was that one of his strengths was his compassion for everybody, literally. I want to ask now, is there a link? I know we heard that Jesus moved with compassion, touched people's lives and healings flowed. Have you sensed in your own life the link between that, your compassion, that is physical philanthropy, and the anointing? Is there a link between that?
The link is natural. The link is supposed, you can assume it, you can take the link for granted. But because we are not seeing it, that's why we are discussing it. That link is a normal link. It's a normal link. There are 8 billion people in the world. Only 2.3 of them are Christians. 5.7 are going to hell. That link of a compassion being generated is supposed to be a natural one. That there are 8 billion people in the world. 2.3 of them billion are Christians. 5.7 are going to hell. The compassion ought to come up naturally. But we have not been trained to be compassionate. We have been trained to look elsewhere. Jesus said, a man traveling between Jericho and Jerusalem fell among thieves. And a priest came first. Who should be the natural compassionate? After him came a Levite. The Levite also look another. The priest and the Levite came from the same origin. But Jesus is talking about the priest who is a senior man. The Levite maybe a church worker. They are hurrying for church meeting. They are going for Holy Communion. That's why they had oil in there. Each of them had oil. The Good Samaritan had oil. The priest had oil, but none of them was willing to apply the oil to the person because what is missing was the compassion. And Jesus did not say that the Good Samaritan prayed for him. No. There are those that don't need prayer. Prayer is not what they need. Compassion and the administration of substance. Number 1, he came down from his beast and put the sick man there and took him to hospital and asked him to be catered for. He didn't ask him to be prayed for. I'm trying my best to answer your question and yet not change the spiritual balance that ought to be there. The man got to the hospital and he didn't ask them to pray for him. He himself did not pray for him. He asked that the man to be cared for. And he put money down. And he told the caregiver that when he's coming back, I will cross to check. None of those interventions require him to pray for the man who was wounded. There are those we will pray for, but there are those we should care for. That is the reason why in my years of preaching and doing crusade, I come across those that my prayer cannot work for. So I have to divine physical intervention. We have 85 babies in our orphanage who are motherless. 6 of them are from mad women that gave birth on the street. I'm just to ask you now if I'm to go there and pray, or to take the baby and go and nurse the baby. And there are those women we want to take their baby. He's mad. But he refused to give up the baby and put up a fight. Bite you, wound you. And we decided to take the mother and the child. When you take both of them, he will not fight. You get to my house today, you see 8 mad women with their babies. And I began to take care of them and take care of their babies. And they began to get well. There are those who are 100% well. Rashida trekked from Ibadan to Ilorin over 4 years. And we found her naked on the street and took her home. Trimmed the hair, cream her, give her a change of dress. And she became 100% well. When she had remembered that she's from Ibadan, my wife asked, if we take you from Ilorin to Ibadan, can you trace your house there? I said, yes, I will. And we started going until she pointed to this, that's our house over there. The father, the mother, she's a mother of 3. All the kids came out weeping. They said she left home and she did not know her way back. It's taken 4 years. The same dress on her for 4 years. We took care of her. Today, she owns a supermarket. And it's from the supermarket she makes money and pays the school fees of her children in Ibadan. Today, Rashida is a member of our choir. And I can give you 8 stories that this care that we're talking. The missionaries who first came to Africa, they didn't just come to preach. They set up schools. They set up hospitals. That was the complement to their message, that they added good works to their good news. Jesus did that. If Jesus did not care about that, why did he make loaves of bread and fish for people to eat? Why did he do that? He should just have raised a hand on them and said, be filled. There are those things that will not come by prayer. I did not have the ministry for mad people originally. It was as I was trying to rescue orphans that I ran into that crisis. When the women refused to give up the baby. And yet I know he cannot care for the baby. So I now run myself into a secondary ministry that was not originally intended, which by implication I met, and I cannot renege. I can't pull back. I have to take this baby. But it's not giving up the baby. So what do? I take the 2 of them. But the 2 of them cannot mix. You cannot raise children with mad women in the same house. Not one mad, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 8, 10 mad people. You could wake up one day and be hearing a shout somewhere in the camp. I run there, what happened? Then the small one is pointing to the mad woman and say, he just beat me. I look at the mad one and say, why did you beat him? He say, why is he looking at me like that? He's been looking at me like that since morning. Tell him, warn him not to look at me like that. So I just discovered that I cannot raise them in the same house. So I have to build a rehab